tell you something about these wonderful people. I went to visit Aunt Iris and Uncle Glenn here a week or two ago. I knocked on the door, no answer. I looked around, no answer, no activity anywhere. So I thought, oh gosh, what a lovely yard here. Lovely trees and shrubs. I even found a little fish pond. Looked in the fish pond. I didn't see any fish, but well, maybe we just fished it out. But anyway, I thought I heard some noise way in the back. So I went back there and looked, and guess what? There's Uncle Glenn back there against the far back fence, the back 40. Had a big hat on and coveralls and so on. He had a hoe or something back there, futzing around with his potatoes or his tomatoes or whatever. A little bit, I kept looking around, and there was Aunt Iris. She had some kind of a gardening garb like girls usually put with a big hat on and so on. I said to myself, now, would we like to be like them? Would we like to rust out, or do we want to wear out? Well, I think that they set a wonderful example for us. Now, as you know, we have Aunt Grace, who claims illness to the point where she couldn't be with us today, and I'm sorry, but she truly does have some serious illness. Nevertheless, she is one of that generation that's still surviving. Would you all like to listen to Aunt Iris for just a minute?
I think it's just fun to see everybody. But unless somebody dies or we have a reunion, everybody stays at their own little spot on earth. And you write them a letter and they don't answer. So I'm going to stall them for that.
Sandra, is there another plug?
And
This battery's
I'm
going.
just happy that we can still be together.
Other than over
We
there.
like to live where it's pretty, so we spend a lot
Go
of
see if there's one in
time
the kitchen.
gardening. I wondered if you'd be interested in something I remember from when I was, oh, maybe 4. I can still remember when I was 4. We had on this dry farm that Wayne was talking about. It was wheat, nothing else was there because it was in water. So we raised wheat, and sometimes they would do the threshing.
Shine that right on the ground.
And look in there. When we needed straw to bed down the animals, we'd have to go in the ranch and bring home those straw. When I was about 4, I remember one morning my dad talked to me. He never called me Iris, he never called me Hilda. He always called me Sweet. And he said, Sweet, how would you like to go to the ranch with me today to get a load of straw? And it was winter, and it was icy cold.
What's all this for?
Next time,
It's
I
too
want to be in
bright.
Class B.
I'll go
Be
in here.
here when they go, be here when they come back.
He's standing, the
I want you
background
to
is
know
too
I'm in this
bright.
army for just 3 reasons. I'm patriotic, I love my country, and they come and got me. When I'm at the register, I'm at the desk with my milkman.
Might
He
show
says,
up
what's
there
your name?
today.
I said,
It might
you
show
know
up
my
better
name.
on TV.
What's your name, Igor?
It's too bright.
I said, August Child. He
Yeah.
said, are you Aiden? I said, no, I feel fine. Where was you born? In Pittsburgh. Well, when did you first see the light of day? When we moved to Philadelphia. How old are you? I'll be 23 the 1st of September. Well, on the 1st of September, you'll be in, and that'll be the last of August. Well, we went to camp the next day. First fellow I come to must have thought I wasn't going to live long. He wrote flying corpse on the card. Then we got our uniform. What an outfit that was. They only had 2 sizes, 2 large and 2 small. The shoes I had on, I 3 times and they'd only turn once. That raincoat strained the rain, and those trousers were so tight, the first time I stooped over, I knew it was raining outside. Next day, about 5 o'clock in the morning, took us out for underwear inspection. What a sight that was. Red flannel, BVDs, all kinds. The union suit I had on would have fit Tony Galento. The lieutenant lined us up. He said to me, "Stand up straight." I said, "I am standing up straight, sir. It's these underwear that's sitting down." Well, we finally got ready to embark. Marching down to the dock, we had some more tough luck. We had a sergeant that stuttered, and before he could say halt, 27 of us had marched overboard. They drug us out of the water and lined us up. Pretty soon the captain come along and says, "Fall in." I said, "I've just been in, sir." What an ocean trip that was. 12 days. Traveled 12 days by rail. Everything coming up, nothing going down. One morning in the middle of one of my best leans, an officer come along and said, "What's the trouble, my good man? You got a weak stomach?" I says, "Weak nothing, I'm putting it as far as the rest of them, ain't I?" Another officer come along and says, "Is the brigadier up?" I said, "If I swallowed it, it's up." The doctor gave me some medicine. Direction said, "Take for 2 days running and then skip a day." But I give out on the second day. Finally got ready to land. They rushed us right up to the front. Cannon was roaring and shells was flying. I was trying to hide behind a tree, but there wasn't enough trees for the officers. Next morning they took us over the top. 10,000 Germans came out, and the way they looked at me, you thought it was I that started the war. The captain said, "Fire at will." But I didn't know any of their names. The fella in behind me must have thought I was Will. He shot me in the excitement. That's all for now. So long, August.
Do you agree with my assessment? Would like
Wait a minute.
Tell me when.
Okay.
Go. This is Glenn Todd, my dad, doing one of his readings.
Right here.
Yep.
I'm one of the fellers that fought to make the world safe for democracy. I fought and I fought and I fought, but I had to go anyway. I was called in Class 1A. Next time I want to be in Class B. Be here when they go and be here when they come back. I want you to know I'm in this army for just 3 reasons. I'm patriotic, I love my country, and they come and got me. When I went to register, the man at the desk was my milkman. He says, "What's your name?" I says, "You know my name." "What's your name?" he barked. I said, "August Childs." "Where was you born?" "In Pittsburgh." "Well, when did you first see the light of day?" "When we moved to Philadelphia." "How old are you?" "I'll be 23 the 1st of September." "Well, on the 1st of September you'll be in, and that'll be the last of August." Next day we went to camp. What a thing that was. The first thing we got was our uniforms. They only have 2 sizes, 2 large and 2 small. Those shoes were so big I could turn twice and they'd only turn once. And that raincoat strained the rain. And those trousers were so tight, the first time I stooped over, I knew it was raining outside. Then we got After I got my uniform on, an officer passed me all dressed up with his fancy belt and everything. After he passed me, he says, "Didn't you notice my uniform?" I said, "Sure, but what are you kicking about? Look what they give me." That made him mad, and he put me to digging a ditch. After a while, he come along and said, "Don't throw that dirt up here." I says, "Where'll I put it?" He said, "Dig another hole and put it in there." Next morning at 5 a.m., they took us out for underwear inspection. What a sight that was. BVDs, red flannels, all kinds. The union suit I had on would have fit Man Mountain Dean. The lieutenant lined us up. He says to me, "Stand up straight." I said, "I am standing up straight, sir. It's these underwear that's sitting down." Well, we finally got ready to embark. Marching down to the dock, we had some more tough luck. We had a sergeant that stuttered. And before he could say halt, 27 of us had marched overboard. They drug us out and lined us up. After a while, the captain come along and says, "Fall in." I said, "I just been in, sir." What an ocean trip that was. 12 days by rail. Everything coming up, nothing going down. One morning in the middle of one of my best leans, an officer come along and says, "What's the matter, my good man? Weak stomach?" I says, "Weak nothing. I'm putting it as far as the rest of them, ain't I?" And after a while, another officer come along and says, "What company you in?" I said, "I'm all by myself, sir." Then a man officer come along and says, "Is the brigadier up yet?" I said, "If I swallowed it, it's up." The doctor gave me some medicine. Direction said, take for 2 days running and then skip a day. I give out on the second day. Well, we finally got ready to dock. Feller says we dropped anchor. I said I knew we was going to lose that thing. It's been hanging out ever since we left New York. As soon as we landed, they rushed us right up to the front. Cannon was roaring and shells was flying, and I was shaking with patriotism. I tried to hide behind a tree, but there wasn't enough trees for the officers. Next morning, 5 a.m., they took us over the top. 10,000 Germans came out. The way they looked at me, you thought it was I that started the war. The captain said, "Fire at will." But I didn't know any of their names. The feller in behind me must have thought I was Will. He shot me in the excitement. Well, that's all for now. So long, August.
Don't make them go over the way. Oh my gosh, they're going to be down. I can't find them. Oh. I I'm trying to record this. I'm just getting nothing. Where are they? There they are. I got them. I got them. Oh, Shorty, quit moving the boat around.
What do you want me to do?
I can't see them. I can't get them because you're moving it so much. Oh, honey, slow down. Slow down. Your what? No. Stop, stop, stop.
Did you see Mom's face when she was going over the lake? Are you cold, Jen? You want to keep going?
Kathy, you all right? Her head disappeared.
You want to keep going, Kathy? The best tuber on the bank.
Okay, here they are. This is supposedly the best tuber on the lake. It's going to be a bouncy recording. Shorty won't bounce. Now go. All right, go. I can't even see them. Oh, there they are. Oh, my. Oh. Wow. Oh. boat. We're kind of in the middle of a storm and trying to get back to somewhere safe. We're just having a party here. Kathryn does not want to be shown. There's Dad on the back. There's Alan and Jess on the front.